Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Jesse Bose of the 19th hole, and we are here today to do the rookie playthrough, holes 1 through 9, full commentary with pretty much just my shots. And this is the Gridiron Tournament. So hopefully through the video we can show you how to play these holes and hopefully give you a few tips on what kind of clubs we use, balls, and different elevation and spin possibilities for each hole. Some holes you will see two versions of the play off the tee, and we will start with hole number 1. I'll show you one version with an extra mile and one version with the quarterback. With the extra mile we will use the backbone for our second shot, and with the quarterback we will use the Viper for our second shot. So hole number 1, par 5. This is the extra mile version. This is a little bit more aggressive of a way to play this hole off the tee box. And for this one right here, we're going to play full top spin and full left spin. And we're going to play with the yellow ring just off the edge of the rough there, as you can see. So we'll make a little bit of an adjustment here for our wind. And we're going to use the full amount of curl that we have on this club. If you have a higher level extra mile, you may not want to use the full amount of curl, but it just works out well to use the amount of curl that the extra mile 5 has here. And as you see, we put ourselves up the fairway quite nicely. And from that position right there, we'll have a shot with our backbone. No need to really play any kind of an elevation adjustment on that first drive if you want to. I guess 10% would be what you would play. We're going to play our backbone shot here at max distance. It's always important to find out where you're at. Max, mid, min. We'll play this one backspin, one left spin on this shot. You know, if you want to go a little bit more backspin than I went, you can, but one back, one left definitely can get the job done. So 3.2 rings adjustment for this shot here. We do hit it perfect, and this is going to be a shot that's all about the second bounce. Had a pretty good line to the hole that second bounce though on the green. Just didn't go our way, but as you can see, very close to the albatross. Definitely a very easy eagle. So this time we're going to play a safer version with the quarterback, and then our second shot will be the Viper. If you have a sniper would definitely be a good option off for the second shot, but we're going to use the Viper. I think a Viper is more of a rookie level club. Not to say that all rookies don't have snipers, but just for the purposes of this video, we'll go with the Viper. So as you can see, quarterback here, quasar ball. We're going with left spin, and I think just a little bit of top spin for this shot. Definitely don't overdo the top spin, because then you might find yourself a little bit long in the rough to the right. Definitely don't do that. Play the wind. I basically just did a 1-to-1 adjustment for the wind with the quarterback, and as you see, we roll up the fairway nicely, but not too far, whereas to put ourselves in trouble next to the rough. So we're going to take our shot here with the Viper this time. We'll put on our wind. We find our max. We find our min. And we're going to play this one right about the mid adjustment here. We'll go 3 bars of backspin for this shot. You want to go at least 3 bars of backspin. If you want to go a little bit more, that's fine. But we go 3. And we try to line this shot up with the hole. 3.5, 4. Backspin may be the better number to go. I think 3 though is about what most people are going to have with their Viper, a little bit lower levels. So we made our adjustment of 1.9 rings, and then we hit a perfect shot. And as you see, much like the first time we played this hole with the backbone, it just all depends on that second bounce and where it hits. It's a little bit bumpy there on the front part of that fairway, on that green, so it's just kind of a luck type thing. Hopefully y'all can get that one to drop for a possible albatross. Alright, so here we go. Hole number 2, we're playing ours with the quarterback. If you don't have as high of a level quarterback as I do, you can go to this one with the extra mile. We want to use our backspin and right spin on this one. And we want to like push our target up into the fairway to where the edge of our ball guide is right there at the edge of the rough and the bunker. Because with our right spin here and our extended ball guide, the ball is actually going to get pushed over the bunker and hopefully into a good spot for an eagle attempt. Blind shot right there. You see our ball comes in quite nicely and nicely rested on the green for a putt for eagle. Hole 3. This is a par 3. We play this one with a plus 10% adjustment off the tee box. And we're playing ours with a Viper and a Navigator ball. One top, one right spin for this shot. And you're going to see me kind of use the top, left, and right edge of the bunker as kind of like an initial setup spot. And then from there we're going to adjust it a little bit left to where our ball guide is a little bit straightened out, more in line with going towards the hole, as you can see. One top spin, one right spin. We're playing our landing spot a little bit farther down this fairway, and the reason we do that is because we want a little bit more of an accurate landing zone, and we want a shot that we can replicate in future rounds. So we adjust 2 rings for that shot right there, and as you see we get a nice bounce and a nice roll, and we just we just barely missed the ace right there. So I really like the way that one's adjusted, and I really encourage you to play it that way with the Viper. Hole 4. We're going to play this one with a plus 10% elevation adjustment and a Titan ball and extra mile for our club. We're going to play our shot here. We're not going to play the full topspin shot. We're going to play a shot here to put ourselves on the second fairway for a wedge chip to the hole. So as you see, we're going with just a little bit of topspin, just a tiny bit of topspin, and some right spin. And we're just going to hit this one perfect. We just want that second bounce to just barely get to that second fairway. And as you see right there, it bounces and it's going to hit and roll right up to the edge of the fairway. And from right there, you have a very nice wedge shot to the hole. For me, I have my Endbringer 1 here. And we're going to play this one at, we really should play this one at max distance. I take a little bit off of the max number here in the end, which you will see does cost me in the end. So instead of 2.4 rings adjustment, I only actually end up adjusting for about 2 rings, which definitely costs me here. As you can see, we hit a perfect shot. But we are going to end up just barely to the left side of the hole here. So if we had adjusted at max, we would have hit that one. I think that's a much better chance in rookie getting that one to drop for the eagle, as opposed to going for the full overpower shot where you try to get that third bounce over the bunker. For one reason, I don't believe that most rookies will have the driver with the ability to make that that shot with enough topspin. So if you don't, playing it that way short is definitely your best option, and will give you the best chance for the eagle. Hole 5, plus 10% adjustment. We're playing this one with a quarterback and a big dog. You want to aim your shot for the middle of the fairway right there. Full top and left spin with a Titan ball. Don't pay attention to that guideline, because we are going to use enough curl to curl around the trees. I just adjusted a 1-to-1, so about 3.4 rings of adjustment there. As you see, I got a full ball outside of the curl for that one, and we get a nice bounce and a roll up the fairway, and that'll put us in a good position for our second shot with a big dog. So second shot, big dog here with a Titan ball. We go full right spin. We do only go one backspin. This is kind of a mistake on my end. As I see myself getting up to the green with the tailwind quite easily, I should see that and go with more backspin. But for whatever reason, I don't only stay with the one backspin. I adjust for my wind here, and we hit a perfect. We're actually going to be okay. We're going to end up on the fringe of the green in good shape. But that extra backspin definitely would have helped me maintain the green and roll back towards the hole. I do want to strongly caution you that second shot on this hole is not just a flat play it this way every single time, because it's really going to depend on where you put your drive off the tee box. So there may be instances where you don't play any backspin at all, and you're really just trying to get that ball to the green. So you know, you're going to have to kind of make a judgment call on that. But just do what you got to do to get that ball to the green. Hole number 6, plus 10% here with the marlin and a backbone here. We're going to play 2 right spin, no top spin, no right spin. We're going to play this on a medium adjustment, so 1.8 rings. Just want to aim that ball with the orange ring just there near the edge of the rough. And it's okay if your ball guide points right of the hole, because that right to left headwind is going to push that ball back to the left some. So we're going to make our adjustment here. 1.8 rings. That's a medium adjustment once again. And we hit our perfect shot here. You're going to see a nice bounce and a roll up to the hole. And as you see, that ball ended up much farther left than it appeared to be rolling on the initial setup. We just barely miss it. Rims out. Easy birdie, definitely a good chance at an ace right there. Hole number 7. We're going to play this one at plus 10% adjustment. We're going to play this one with a Titan ball and a quarterback. You can play this one with a extra mile if you want. If you want to go down on ball maybe. But basically the way we're going to play this one is the same with either club. Full right spin. And with the extra mile, I wouldn't play any top spin. With the quarterback, I'm going to play just a little bit of top spin. Adjust a 1-to-1 pretty much for the wind. And we hit this one perfect with a little bit of right curl. Probably could get away with not using that right curl, honestly. But we did, and it's okay. But you don't really need the right curl with that left to right wind. The wind is going to kind of do that left to right job for you anyway. Second shot here with the backbone. If you want to use a Saturn or Goliath, you can. I like the backbone because of the accuracy. 2 bars of backspin, I think, is the key spin here. You want to aim this ball right there on the edge of that rough, just right there on the edge of that rough line. You're going to let the tailwind extend that ball guide a little bit on the shot right here, and that should carry you to a good bounce towards the hole. So we're going to play this one at about mid adjustment, so 2.4 I believe is about where we play this one. And if we hit this one perfect, I think we're in business. We don't hit this one perfect, we lose a little bit of power on our shot because of that, and we end up a little bit short there, just barely catching the edge of that rough and then bouncing off into the fringe. Perfect shot right there. I think we hit the fairway and roll to the hole. Really good chance right there of an eagle. 2 bars of backspin, definitely my recommended spin for that. No side spin whatsoever needed. Alright, so we got our next hole up here is hole number 8, par 3. We're going to play a plus 10% adjustment on this one. And we're going to use a marlin ball and a backbone here. We're going to play with just a little bit of the bunker showing on our clear ring. So our clear ring is just going to be cutting the edge of the bunker. A little bit over 2 bars of backspin, a little bit over 2 bars of left spin is the way we're going with this. And as you can see, just a little tiny bit of that bunker is cutting into the clear ring here. You just want to kind of aim this one towards the hole using that right to left slope as good as possible. And this is a max adjustment. So 2.6 rings adjustment right here for this shot. Perfect hit. And we're going to come in a little bit short here on this one. But as you can see, I was definitely on line with the hole. Definitely a hole that I think we can dial in, get the ace on. give us a good advantage here in the tournament as the week comes to an end. Hopefully in the weekend round we get that ace to drop. Last and final hole, hole number 9 here, and I'm showing you the big topper will work playing on this hole for sure with a Titan ball. We're going to play this one with the extra mile though. Here instead, but you can play it with the big topper, full topspin. It will roll through the rough, perfect or great left. You'll be fine. We're going to play this one with the extra mile, level 5, plus 20% adjustment on this shot. Perfect hit, a little bit of right curl, full topspin. Nice bounce right there. We just barely caught the edge of that rough right there. Otherwise, we would have rolled a little bit farther down the fairway. And our second shot here with our big dog. We're going to play this one with full right spin and a little bit of pretty much full right, full back spin. And we're going to aim this one with the ball guide just on the edge of the green. I would definitely recommend to stay away from that right edge towards that rough and bunker. It's not worth it. I would definitely recommend instead playing a little bit farther left and using a little bit of curl to try to bring this ball in towards the hole. This is not a hole where I believe you'd really need to get the albatross. This is definitely a make sure you get the eagle hole. If you get the albatross, definitely an added bonus for sure, but not end of the world if you don't get it. So thank you all very much. This has been the rookie playthrough. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And definitely check us out on Facebook at Golf Clash the 19th Hole. We'd love to see you there and see you become a member of the family. Y'all have a good day, and good luck in opening and qualifying round.